All right. Um, hmm, oh wow. Like all sniffling and carrying on. I think I'm here. Wait a minute. I need to I need to set myself up differently. Um, Twitch. Turn volume down. And um, 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 okay, maybe not, maybe not. Um, okay. Oliver, can you hear me? I hope so. He had to walk away. That's fine. Oh, so happy Saturday, folks of the present and the future. I started late today. It's just been that kind of week, that's all. So I started a little late. I was listening to a streamer earlier in the week. His name is Joe. Oh shoot. And he had oh yeah. He'll be streaming today. He should be streaming. Yeah, he'll be streaming today. He won't be he's on West Coast time. I'm on East Coast time. Anyway, but Jay Still at 30, that's his Twitch channel. At any rate, he was saying how he treats streaming like a job. Like that's how he handles streaming. And that really like struck something in me. Like his obligation to streaming or whatever he obligates himself to, he treats it like a job. Like he's not going to be late for it. He's going to show up for it. He's not going to be like, oh yeah, I'll cancel, whatever I'm doing and go do something else. And um, because it's not important to him or whatever the case may be. So I was like, that really makes me think. Like, I think I would like to have that attitude about streaming. Um, but I I'm not there yet. And that's my butt. Hey Sean, can you hear me? I just I don't have any music today because I'm in Illustrator and I am I'm in Illustrator. I'm on my geriatric laptop. So I don't want to I think this is going to be I think it would be more on the system if I was all like um trying to play music and stream and be on Illustrator all at the same time. So I'm not playing any music today. Well, not any music that y'all can hear. I have some music in my background, but yeah. And I'm getting a little nibble and a little slurp. So I was oh, where's my glove? I was doing a class on Domestica when they, those little sales that they have where you try their thing or whatever. And so what I'm working on, which I never finished working on it, is um a pattern. This is a pattern, and I did my initial sketches of shapes, that I may want to draw or something like that, and just things to come up with a theme, a loose theme. And I started these shapes, but I I was thinking I want to have some more shapes. I want to have some more items to choose from. Um, yeah, I want to have some more items to choose from. Did I group this? Yeah. Um, so I will, I'm back in here like, oh, yeah, like I may want to do a butterfly. I do want to do a rainbow and some little circles for filler space. So, yeah, I do want to do that kind of stuff. I hope your Saturday is going well, Sean. I hope your weekend is good so far. Um, no, just circles, ellipses, ellipses, no donuts, and no Tauruses. So, yeah, and initially, like, these are done with I did these with the brush tool, and I traced some of them so that they could have even more of a hand-drawn look. So, like, if I wanted to, like here, mm, yeah. No, I'm humming. That's what I'm doing. I was talking and then I stopped talking because I needed to focus. Oh, that's funny because that actually ended up looking almost like how I drew my little sketch. Oops. I don't mind if it's a little wonky. I just don't want it to be too wonky. And Sean says wonkiness set to 8, please. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Like something, just a little shape. This is probably going to be like one of those, it's not a silent stream because I will take the time to talk to myself, but just, oh, you know what? Basic. So yeah, this is oops, my stylus. Uh, um, I have I have until Tuesday, right? I mean, I'm not turning anything in to win. You know that, right? I just want to be able to support and encourage, and I am not I'm not finished. That's for sure. I am not finished. This did not join. But yeah, yes, yes, yes. Oh, it's Monday. Okay, I'm definitely not gonna be up at I am not gonna be up. So whatever I do, I have to get it done earlier on Monday. Yeah. Oh, I may change directions. I think what I was working on is it's just more complicated than I have the mental energy for right now. Yes. Hey Uma. Yeah, I'm on East Coast. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Orange Laser Beams. I kind of like that name. Orange Laser Beams. I mean, you think about Orange Laser Beams. Okay, 7 p.m. Monday. Yeah, I just think that what I was doing is something that just would take more time, more mental energy. I don't have it right now. So I need to do something that's more whimsical, something that's just fun. I don't want to pressure myself. Can't deal with the pressure right now. Oh, yeah, but I want to support and I want to, yeah, I'm gonna just leave this like this for next. Oh no, I don't like that from a distance. Um, I may end up adding another color. I like the blue. I just don't like. I don't think I like that in there. I don't like that either. I am just let's see. So I have two things that are like this. I have this thing that reminds me of a peppermint candy, and I have this, which I'm not mad at that. And these are like, let's see. And I have some lips and this flower. Oh, Sean, I think, well, I know, I understand. I understand, it's like if it's only so many people, why do it? And I can't say not to do it. I can't say not to do it. I can't, but I understand. I definitely understand. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to say that. I mean, you want to give something away, which I'm just like, and the reason why I've spoken about it so much, um, even on like my streams and other people's streams, is because I'm just like, well, this is an opportunity. If it wasn't for I okay, this is let me backtrack a little bit. It's an opportunity. And excuse me, in 2020, um see, what am I looking for? First of all, hold on. Let me what am I looking for? Okay. Um I had to think for a moment. Um let's see. I did neutral. Was it neutrals? I had neutrals and pastels. Or wait. Um uh no color properties. And I chose light. Yes. There we go. So, all right. In 2020, um, the world was chaotic. And I found the Adobe Live community and Behance. And I was just like, ooh. And there were all of these free lessons on Adobe Live. And the Behance community was just so fun. And it was like really like a community. We were all showing up. I would see the same people on the streams almost day in and day out, Monday through Friday. And then people were streaming on the weekends and everything. One of the streams that I started watching was office hours. And In 2020, I was using anything that was free, I was using it. So I was using GIMP, I was using Inkscape. These were programs, open source software programs that were free, open source, and they they were, I'm not going to say they were completely comparable to any Adobe products, but um, they were, GIMP would mimic Photoshop, Inkscape would mimic Illustrator as far as the capabilities. Like, so some of the first things that I was doing, they, were in those programs. And Andrew and Nick, um, they were doing office hours, and Andrew would be doing creative challenges. If it was vector, I was going to try to reproduce whatever he was doing in Inkscape. And um, so the end of 2020 came, and then it was the beginning of 2021. And they had office hours, had, it was like prizes. It was almost like Jeopardy, but they couldn't call it Jeopardy. It was like office hours Jeopardy, but they couldn't call it that. And I won a year subscription to Creative Cloud. And it was just very, like, oh my gosh, I was looking at it like it was an opportunity. Like, I'm going to take this opportunity to learn as much about Adobe Creative Cloud as much as I can. Um, and so I was just like, I'm all in. I'm on it. I am on it. And so I want other people to have that opportunity. I want other people to be like, um, yeah, this is a huge opportunity for me, and it could be life changing. It could be life changing, not necessarily career wise, or business or side hustle or hobby wise. It could be life changing mentally. I think for me it was more life changing mentally than anything, to have that. So I'm like, I'm not wasting this. And winning that was, it was just what the doctor ordered at that time. So that is why I want to support, and that is why I want to, um, you know, I wanted to tell so many people about it, and people could hear about it, and, oh, you know what? I should do this another way. Um, yeah, and I wanted to tell people about it so that, and as many creatives as there are on Twitch and Instagram, you know, this is becoming a pet peeve of mine. Um, like, so many people in the creative space is like, oh, down with Adobe, and all of that. And I'm just like, but why? Why? Because, I mean, what has Adobe done to you? Oh, there's something. Oh, what has Adobe done to you? Like, really? Um, uh, and there's this, I think there are some misconceptions. Like, I saw a stream, um, or someone was talking about like Adobe got bullied on Blue Sky. And this is like it's really becoming a pet peeve. I just this is one of the things that's irking me recently, because it's like, okay, if you can't afford a Creative Cloud subscription, okay, just say I can't afford, that's not something that I can afford. Although there are ways, to mitigate the cost of I mean legally mitigate the cost of a Creative Cloud subscription. Um there are ways, I mean, there are just so many opportunities, and there are free aspects. So people will want to harp on the the fact that, there's that Adobe is using AI and so on and so forth, but they're also having the consent of artists, of creatives, for, different, for what they're using, and like, say for instance, to generate. So it's not like Adobe is out there stealing and then saying, yeah, we're out there on Google stealing images and stuff like that. I can respect that. It's Orange Laser Beams. I really like that name. Orange Laser Beams. It just it sparks my imagination. Says I understand their point and frustrations with Adobe products, but it doesn't have to reach this amount of hate. Exactly. It does not. I mean, it is just, the vitriol is just crazy. And it's almost like, you know, um, it can make people feel like, oh, well, I don't know if I want to tell people that I'm using Adobe products. But no, yeah, oh shoot, I said that I was going to do this a different way. Um, but no, I want to tell people, I'm going to tell people that I'm using, Adobe products. Because look, the bottom line is, no company is perfect. No company is perfect. Okay, at the end of the day, Adobe is still a corporation. It's an international corporation. So the goal is to make money. But at the same time, you have people, just like in the world, you have a variety of different people working for Adobe. You have a variety of different thoughts and so on and so forth. And I said fourths as if that was, needed to be plural. Um, it's like, and you're right, Sean. We are lucky to have direct contact with Adobe. So, listening to, I mean, as Sean is an Adobe community expert, Uma Korn is an Adobe community expert, and I'm one too, and there are multiple other Adobe community experts that are on Twitch and other platforms. And Sean is more vocal. I'm more of a listener. Whenever I attend the meetings, I'm listening. And I just think that it is a very positive and fortunate thing that creatives, because we're the ones who are using the products, for whatever we want to use the products for, and we have a voice, and they actually listen to us. It is. I think you and Jane, and Evie, I just, I appreciate Um, I appreciate you all being so vocal and um yeah, I would call it vocal. You know, you all have positions, you all have thoughts. And I think that's something that I appreciate. I mean, I know that's something that I appreciate about you, Sean, is you have never struck me as the go along to get along type. It's like, no, look, this is a problem, or this is an issue, or you know, I'm getting feedback like this, and da 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 da. You speak. And I think that is something that's needed. So yeah. But look, I'm an Adobe girl for life because this is the community that, and I'm not saying this to say like, oh, I couldn't be embraced in the Procreate community or the critic community or whatever. No, 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 no. But this was the community that opened me up to so much. It was like it was this did I make that down? Okay, so that went bigger, right? Which way did that go? I'm gonna have to cancel this okay, all right. So yeah, it was something that just really um a community that I don't know, just embraced me and all of the good stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sean says I am an Adobe girl too. Ah, and Oliver says, hating big companies is just trendy at the moment. People making videos about how they're dumping Adobe is just because that's what's currently getting them views and likes. Yes. No, Umacorn. No, it has not died down at all. Not in the least bit. Not in the least bit. It has not. And it's sad because, I mean, in spite of people, um, being like, no, no, down with Adobe or whatever, it's like, I don't think I'm gonna keep these colors this way, but whatever. For now, it works for what I'm doing. And I'm trying to think of let's see, it's Roy G. Biv. I think I'm going in the wrong direction though. I'm going in the wrong direction. So uh I'm going in the wrong direction. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I may end up liking it. You know what? It's my rainbow. I do what I want to do. How about that? How about that? So let me see. And I need another color. I want another color. So let me see, let me see, let me see. What is the chat saying? Umacorn says it was so bad at the start of Firefly. It was. It was. And I was just like, why? Oh, it, Adobe was not one of those companies that was just out here being weird. See, yeah. So. Oh, I should have done another. That's okay. That's okay. Control. Right. Right. So, oh yeah, I got sidetracked. Okay, so let's see. Um, let's see. Orange laser beams are, interestingly enough, I see with my eyes orange laser beams, but I want to say orange blossoms. Okay, so Orange Laser Beam says, I'm not into Adobe products, but I understand why people use them, especially since they are industry standard. I'm into Adobe products, but I'm into products. I'm just into products. Like, there are things, and I was talking about this on someone else's stream. Uh, like, there are things about Procreate, for instance, that I really love. I wish was in Adobe Fresco. I'm usually using Adobe Fresco, but they're not in Adobe Fresco. So, um, yeah, they're not in Adobe Fresco, and it's just like, ah, boo. But I still enjoy Adobe Fresco. I use Adobe Fresco far more than I use Procreate. Um, I'm a doodler, so I just like tinkering with other I just like tinkering with other things. Yeah, let me go back. Yeah, I just like tinkering with stuff. So I'm going to tinker with different products, and I am going to enjoy that exploration. That's part of my creative exploration. And Oliver says, I don't read much into it, to be honest. I never watch any of the videos because I simply don't care. I've tried the alternatives myself. They don't work for me. And that's all I really care about. I know that's right, Oliver. Because, that's just like, okay, there's a Adobe Express and there's Canva. I don't use Canva because I have a whole ecosystem with Adobe. And I get, and I get like Canva is easy. Canva was all the big rage and, everything. It probably still is. But I'm just, again, there's a whole ecosystem that makes my workflow so much easier. And that's what, you know, that's one of the major things that I appreciate about um Adobe. You know, uh this is not going to remain. So let's see. What's the best way to do this? Let me, just in case. I could be a little weird. Oh, let's do one thing at a time. Did I? or that needs to be in a group. Oops. This is me focusing again. But you all can entertain yourselves, which I appreciate. Let's see. Oh yeah, definitely. I was about to call you Orange Blossoms. Okay, Umacorn, and let us know what you were eating. Um, let's see. Okay, hold on. I gotta scroll back up. I gotta scroll back up. Okay, so Orange Blossom. I'm sorry. Orange Laser Beam says, let's be honest, every big company has skeletons in their closet. Absolutely. What's the alt for bridge? Nothing. Correct, Sean. Correct. And Sean says, I'm in these meetings and people are talking about bridge panels and all the Adobe apps. Oh, I stay quiet for once. I mean, bridge is supposed to, I have it, I don't use it. Like, isn't it something over here? Yeah, browse and bridge. And I'm just like, no, I if I want something, I'm just gonna okay, that's I grouped it. I'm just gonna go and you know, open up my Explorer right here, and there it is. Yeah, that's there it is. That's what it's gonna be. And I kind of have a system, so I know what things are. So let's see. So Oliver is saying that Bridge is free. All you need is an Adobe ID. Uma went to get food, which libraries. Oh yes. I love libraries. Okay, okay. Now, I love libraries. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I can't do this. Let's see. About to find out. Okay, ta-da. And it's done. I think I want, I think I like that better. Orange Laser Beam says curiosity is the best way to learn. Just go around and try stuff and see what fits you. Exactly. And that's how I was. That's how I am, actually. Um, I'm very curious. I like to learn. And oh yeah, that could be my sunshine. Um, I like to learn. And so, yeah. And very rarely am I going to be like, this program is trash. If it's a program that I'm not like really um I'm not really feeling, and I'm rarely will I be like, oh, I mean, because it's working for somebody. The program has to be real messed up for me to be like, oh, this is trash. I have this shape in here because it looks like a bonbon. I was just doodling around, and I'm like, you know what? I'm keeping that. It looks like a bonbon, like a chocolate. Okay. Oliver says, and I'm not sure if, oh yeah, I'm gonna change the colors. All right, here, let's go that. Oh, Oliver says 100% if there's an alternative out there, I've tried it. Not just for Adobe products, but for other things too, like MS Office, Microsoft Office. Um, I like to keep on top of my options. I just don't make ranty YouTube videos about it. I don't know that's right. You're too busy doing photo shoots with bugs, Oliver. Bugs and plants. Can't be mad at that. Let's see. There was another color I had, right? Let me see. Roy. Hmm. Oh, this. Oh, I need some pinkish. More pink, please. That's not more pink. Oh, I'm not doing this right. I'm still not. It's my rainbow. I do what I want to do. How about that? How about that? Let's see. I need a little green. Oh, that not cute together. Not cute. Not cute. To like. Mm, I'm just let's see. I think I'm gonna have too many colors. I feel like I'm gonna have. Oh, that actually works. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, we're going back to Oliver doing photo shoots with bugs and plants. All right. Now I need should I have little clouds? I have like a little like a little fluffy cloud. There's too many humps. Uh, oh no. My bad. All right. And I'm good with this. Oh, look at the little cloud. So having it, wait a minute. All right, what we got here? Oh, wait. See what I did. Let's see what I did. I don't know what I did. Oh, let's see what I'm looking at. I'm just leaving this like this for now. Oops. Sure, I should simplify this. It doesn't even matter. Over here, let's see. I see. I see you. And I'm trying to use like CMYK, uh, you know, to get used to it. Like maybe, for printing or something. Oh, later, Sean. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for hanging out. I know, Sean. Sean may be gone. And I'm talking like he's still here. But I'm gonna talk like he's still here. Yeah, time zones makes it difficult. Um, definitely. Umaquan, what did you eat? Or what are you fixing? I'm gonna make shrimp. I'm not making them, but I'm gonna have them after I stream. Oops. Is this coming? That look like a storm cloud. Is Orange Laser Beam still here? I just want to say thank you again for following and for hanging out. You do not have to be an Adobe person to hang out here. Just enjoy hanging out. And lurkers are always welcome. It's so cute. A little rainbow. Rupert. Just making little bubbles, little circles. I don't know if this little shape here is going to be used, but it was cute. I just thought it was cute. It could be like a little, some kind of little accent shape. I don't know. It's for a pattern. Mm. One day I may get to make emotes. What happened here? Okay. I don't know what the shape is. I was doodling. It was the same way that I ended up with this bonbon. This was just me, like, I was testing something out. I don't, it was something about the brushes. And I was using Illustrator on iPad, and uh I was testing the brushes out. And here I am. I ended up with a bonbon and some wiggly shape. So, and I don't know if I want to fix this part. I think this is part of what I like about it. This little, ooh, it could be a worm. Hmm. I mean, no one wants a worm in their pattern. I don't know, but this is my life. I'm so grown. I do what I want to do. I don't even know what's going on here because it seems like I have multiple paths. Look at it. Did I blend this? Oh, it's a group. It's a compound path. I don't know how we got here. I just thought that it was cute. Oh, I like that even more. It's a little more wonky. Kind of fits better. I'm just gonna leave it just like it is. If I use it, I use it. If I don't, I don't. Oops. Oops. Got my bonbon. Corn said a smoky worm. Let's see. You get your computer back on Monday, Umacorn? Mm. Mm. Am I smacking in y'all's ear? Can y'all hear me chewing? I just thought about it. If so, I apologize. Let me see. Did I want to do a blend? Let's see. Let me see. Look at my colors. Oh my goodness, I was wondering if you were eating something, but I couldn't hear you properly over my own chewing. Apparently this kind of goldish, this golden orangey color is the major thing that is prevalent. These are like, maybe I need to add that. Well, no, that can these other colors can break up the some of that orangey, the oranginess. Oh, that looks obscene. That looks sort of obscene. Let's delete that. But this can be an option. A little baby one, standalone. Look, it's eyes. It's eyes. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna have a butterfly. Well, it's hard to tell the top from the bottom except for the antenna. That is helping. Let's see. already at a minimum, huh? Yeah, that'll work. Get us some wings. Yeah, let's get us some wings. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Reposition myself. feels so snazzy. Like I know what I'm doing. I do not really, in fact, know what I'm doing. Whoops. Right. See. Oh, maybe I should have Left a butterfly. Right? Is Alexandra streaming right now? I just thought about it. It's almost 2:30. Okay. Okay. Hey, Alexandra. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. um, let me look. No, I don't. I don't see Odari. I can dig it. I can dig it, Alexandra. So I want to eat. I didn't eat breakfast, and I just had just a few nibbles, and I'm really looking forward to my shrimp. And I need to work on this butterfly. It's looking a little special. All I'm gonna say. It's looking a little special. Oops. Yeah. Hey, my foo. Yeah, I'm not feeling my butterfly. I think I was trying to do, I was thinking like, oh, a side profile butterfly, but no, I don't really want a side profile butterfly. I don't think. I think I want to, cause I was thinking like the side profile butterfly could be like, you know, over a little flower or near a flower, a four-leaf clover. But I don't know. I don't know. I have to, I'm gonna, whoops, I'm gonna wait. We have the mystery shape here. We have the bonbon. This really does look like a bonbon. It just from, you know, makes me want a chocolate. Martha, I hope your weekend is going well. Housekeeping. Then we have this pot or vase. It's a vase or something. We have sunshine. We have a not peppermint candy, but it reminds me of a peppermint candy. And we have some another abstract shape. We have a little flower, just a flower with no stem. Because we have two flowers. We have four-leaf clover and we have a stem on both of uh, the flowers. Then we have the little bubbles, the little circles that look like eyes when you put them together. We have the word joy. We have a little sparkle. And then we have rainbow with little fluffy, fluffy clouds and a sunshine. Let's see. On my sunshine. Yeah, because I need to reduce the colors, the amount of colors that I am working with. And this is very gold, um, gold heavy. And I'm okay with it being very gold heavy. I'm just feeling that right now. And so all of the other colors are like accents to the gold. And right? Fluffy. Thank you, Mafu. Mafu says the sun is too cute. So, um, oh, it is. Unicorn has a fun string. You know, she has a fun string. And so, yeah, we have this is this seems to be the odd color out. And I should probably have something. This should be, if I get my butterfly together, this color right here should be in the butterfly, um, so that it's not and just a standalone by itself kind of color, because this sun looks better gold. Well, oh, that's it. Okay. Then, yeah, see, that doesn't work. Even though it lets the rainbow shine, I want the sun and I want it that this is more cohesive. So I'll have to put this. Oh, you know what? I can make these. Let's see. Is this the color? I don't think that's the color. Is that the color? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that works. To have that works on that. And oh, I must have put some kind of blend mode on it. Yes, multiply, normal. Well, that's not cute. Doesn't this look like a chocolate? I'm just, I'm working on getting better at my pattern making and my pattern designing. And so I am, uh, I'm trying to, I'm trying to limit the palette, the color palette, and looking at what stands out. Look, doesn't that look like a chocolate? Y'all still ain't answered me. Ah, okay, let's see. I'm glad yesterday was a nice day for you, Oliver, to do photo shoots. It's cloudy here today too. We got wind gusts up to like, I think it was like 28 miles per hour or something last night. I was asleep, so I'm just only relaying what I saw on the weather app. Yeah, like a little bonbon. I'm leaving it because it looks like a little bonbon and it's cute. So, and even though let me put the opacity up a little bit more. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. So, my food, I'm making a pattern and I probably have too many shapes. But when you start making a pattern, you're like, oh, I don't have enough shapes. So that's why I'm trying to get some more shapes. Um, and I have my little butterfly, but my butterfly looks a little special. So I need to work on the butterfly. I need to make sure I add this color into the butterfly, into the wings. And the lips, I don't mind the lips being more standalone because I just like the lips. And the lips could be like that pop of color. The This is the same color as this in here. And so that's like that pop of pinkish whatever that's there. I don't have, let me change this color because, but I'm still keep this on the color palette. I'm just not going to use it. I don't think. Yeah. So now I have that. And so like, let's see for this wing. Hmm. Or just do some kind of little something, I don't know, in there, but I'm thinking, and then put a color design, not a whole full-fledged design, but just some points of colors, similar to how I did here and here with the abstract shapes here and this flower right here. Umacorn is going to get some chocolate eggs. Um, I tend to do round shapes. I I I'm not I don't know what it is, but I tend to do round shapes, rounded corners, um very few sharp uh things. I don't know, but that's just my vibe. It tends to be my vibe. And some things have a heavier weight on the outline while some other things don't. Um, I think the butterfly, I'm gonna have a once I fix the butterfly, once I get a butterfly shape that I like, um, that's gonna have a heavier line weight on the wings. But yeah, um, so I had a few more things. And before we wrap up, what I can do, because I've been really enjoying making like sort of retro patterns. Let's see. So yeah. Oh, you know what I can do? I'm going to use this as a clip, I think. It depends on how fast I actually do it. Ah, I am going to because I posted on my IG that I did I did a video capture of me doing the retro pattern with some simple shapes. So I can actually clip this. Well, either way, there will be some video editing involved. I wonder where that came from. Oh, that's dumb. Um, let's have some colors. I don't even know, like, Omicron went to get a chocolate egg, so I don't even know if anyone has any colors. I'm just gonna be real random. What I like to do is I like to go on Adobe colors color.adobe.com, their color website, to look at colors. But you can get there are numerous um color palettes in Illustrator. So we could go for something, you know, pop art. Oh, let's do pop art. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know. Pop art is bright. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll have a backup. I'll have a backup. This is not very retro, but let's see. I did pop art and got the color books, color properties. You can go by the color properties like bright, cool, dark, desaturated, light, da da da, whatever. Corporate. I don't know what that corporate is about, but so default, you got the default swatches, earth tones, food, have gradients. So this is a good way, like people usually get like, oh, gradients, but you have some gradients already there, metal, which they end up being gradients too, I think. I don't really use them, but I think I used them once or twice. It was for some work that I did, and it was, yeah, it's gradient. It ends up being a gradient. You got some patterns that are in there, skin tones, and so you got different things. So let's add another. Whoops. Let's add another backup. Um, Swatch library, color choice. Uh, hmm. Uh, let's go with. Well, let me see how impressionism looks. I'm probably more for the impressionism than, for the colors that are here. The pop art palettes are just mm, too poppy, too poppy for me. So, yeah. But yeah, let's try this. So, let's just pick some. I like. Uh, let's see. Dude. Hmm. Okay. So, one of the easiest ways to do like just something retro, like I posted on IG, is to you can either do you can use the grids with the snap to grid, or you can just, this is straight 2000 by 2000, and then oops, come on over here to object, path, and split into grid. And it's going to divide your box into, you know, different sections or whatever. But first, I'm going to Control C, Control V. Whoops. F. And I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to leave this color as the background. Just changing this while I do this. two, two. So we have these here. Oops. And you see that that other color is still back there. And I'm gonna actually lock that layer. Because I don't want it to move. Because I do weird stuff sometimes. And we just being real random. Just something, you know, quick and easy. Just as a demonstration. And this way, like when you use the grids and you're doing a snap to grid, you have to you'll need to resize the grid, and you'll need to make sure that the grid fits the squares that you can use. Now you can use squares. You're using a square to like get the basic area that you can use. Like this whole this area right here is an area that I can use. This whole area right here is an area that I can use, so on and so forth. So each square you could put something in. Like even if you regardless, you could put whatever you want in that square, but it's constrained to the square. You know, you can use the square itself to make the shape, or you can draw whatever you want in the square and then use the square to, like, you can use the square as a clipping mask. You can use the square as you could, well, if you draw inside of it, it'll still be a clipping mask anyway. So yeah, so let's see, we're gonna do, oops, I'm gonna do the same thing here. Again, I'm using the direct selection tool, and I just made some circles. Same thing here. Yeah, my food is. Are you even? Did you fall asleep, my food? Are you still here? When you have to reshape, you just you can well resize. Huh? I said reshape. You can resize to the the space, the square. But I don't like that, so there's that. I think we're gonna go with this basic shape right here. This basic style right here. We'll see how it looks because yeah, we'll see how it looks. All right. Oh wait. First, I'll make a little color palette. Do right, do right. What did not do right? Oh, do right. You were supposed to be in my little group. There we go. Thank you, Alessandra. Yeah, there was sort of a hype train thing going on yesterday. Omar, did you hear my question? We you get your computer back on Monday? Okay. Well, I should have another color since I'm using this as a background. Oh no. Okay, wait a minute. Whoops. Cozy. That's this. Okay. This looks black, but no, no, it's I don't want this. It's too not rich enough. I think I'm gonna go. Oh shoot. Oops, I did it again. Ungroup that. Oh, and I did it again. Okay. So I have, why is this here? Okay, so I'm going for something different. Let me play around with this. Oh, wait. I'm gonna try that color. I'm gonna see how it works. Let me see. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, okay. All right, they didn't give you a, okay. Oh, for real, Omicron? I must have missed that. Okay. Hmm. We're just gonna sort of, oh, you know what? Oops. See. Pad, offset pad, still minus 40. Whoops, that'll be a dot. Oh, thank you, Alexandra. I should have taken the strokes off before. But this is easy enough. I think it's easy enough. I say that now until it's not easy enough. Whoops. Yeah, let me just start that part over just to be on the safe side because of what I'm seeing right here. So I'm just gonna delete those. And what I can do, let's see. Hey, Jack. I hope your weekend is going well. Yeah, it was wild, but it was fun. It's always I love that's one of the things that I really like about Twitch and Twitch streams is how it just seems like not everyone, but it just seems like people get really, really hyped to support. And I just love that. Oh, let me change the color. I love that. I just love that. Coin says, but I believe it's also the BHS community that's mostly made me feel reassured streaming on Twitch. Yeah, I think it's like um uncomfortable for us, and yet here we are. Let's see. All right, so we have a pattern. Well, we have a pattern towel. This is what we have as a pattern towel. I kind of like it. I like it. I don't kind of like it. I like it. I'm going to group it. So let's see how it looks as a pattern. Thank you, Jack. All right. I just pulled it over into the swatches, and then we do magical stuff. And then this is how it looks as a pattern. Now, what we can do, well, no, this is how it looks as a pattern. And then we can go into transform, scale, and oops, that's what we want. We want to transform the pattern, not the object. And let's go 50%. Oh, that's kind of trippy. Oh, that's kind of trippy. Still, this. That's kind of trippy. I done made something a little trippy. Let's see. I think that's a good size. And you know it's working. Like if I go back here and I'll choose an ellipse. If I'm gonna draw an ellipse, so I'm gonna start down here and it's working. Ain't that cool? I just think that is so cool. Like the magic of that is just really cool. And the colors are in CMYK. I think all of them are in CMYK. Whoops. Whoops. I think they're all in CMYK. Yeah. So, and it just looks like I made some odd shape. It still connects. It all connects the way that it's supposed to. And yeah, I mean, and it's just the simplest thing. The process that I did was really simple, and I like this. I just like it. I like it. And the CMYK, like Alessandra was saying, if she would put that on material, it's already in CMYK, and maybe any color tweaks that are needed are minimal, and there's not a huge color palette. Um, these are the only colors that I use. Oops. These are, oh, yeah, these are the only colors that I use. And I didn't even, I only use this, I guess this is like a golden mustard color. I only used that once. Well, in these two circles right here, but it could have been used again. Like, say for instance, I could let's see, Shift Control G. I can, oh man, hold on, and Shift Control G, because of course I have two groups. um, so I can, if I want to, I could be like, oh, I want to change the that those to this, even though I don't like that. I mean, it might could work. I don't know. I don't like it. It's not enough. Right here, it's not enough contrast for me. I like um, I like this as a standalone right here, or instead of doing that, these squares right here in the middle could be, whoops, Control C, could be, whoops, Control C. Oh, let's see. All right, yeah, yeah, okay, there we go. These squares right here in the middle of the squares could be the goal, and that could work also. So you can have um, another pattern and just pull that over as an option. And if you want to compare them, and you can see how that looks. It's like, oh, it's not as exciting to me from right here. It's not as exciting as the first one, because it's something about these dark blue, like navy blue squares being in there that just makes a difference. So I don't like this one as much as I like the top one. Now, somebody else may like the bottom one more. And then if you're really feeling yourself, you can, oh, my bad. See. All right. You're really feeling yourself, you can just be like, oh, let's see. Let's edit the colors and oh, you know what I need to do? Okay. Edit the colors. And I could be random enough for this to work out for me. Um, I didn't save that. I didn't save that. I didn't save this as a library. So, it's all big in a way. Okay. So this is the swatch group. I'm going to, what, what, where is this color at? Do I have a stroke in there somewhere? I don't want this here. Edit. I just want this gone. Hey, Jack, how do I get rid of this? If you're still here, I don't want this here. Okay, okay, no problem, no problem. Let's see, let's see. I don't have, let's see. Edit colors, recolor artwork, go to advanced. Where you can recolor the artwork. I don't want this here. So what do I do? This black. I want to remove it. I don't want it to be an option. When I'm doing the old switcheroo. I got too many colors in here. Oh, you know what? There we go. I got it. Never mind. Oh, this is nice. This is kind of funky, right? I don't even know. Yeah. This is kind of funky. I don't know. I kind of like this. It's a little weird, you know? No, 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 no. I'm over here and I'm like, where did they get this black from? Because I'm not using black in this at all. So, like, where did black come from? These are the colors that I'm using. So, Ooh, this is funky. So let me cancel it. Let's see. I'll start over. But at any rate, you can. I probably should save this as a library, huh? Save. I think it's easier to do that. Edit my colors, color library. User defined right here. Where's that black coming from? Ugh. I don't have any black. I took the strokes off. Although I kind of like this. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like it, to be honest with you. Thanks for hanging out with us, Alessandra. I hope the rest of your day goes well. Do I have a transparency? No, I don't have any transparency. Oh, wait. Okay, so let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Well, first of all, there we go. Now I'm cooking with fire. Use the right thing. Okay. So yeah. Ooh. Ooh. And you could just let it randomly, show you some things, and let's try this one. No. Okay. 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 Yeah, I'm not sure where it's getting the black from because it wasn't in the color library, that the palette that I put together. So yeah, all right. So at any rate, let's see how this looks. I kind of like this. Um, I did not, in fact, add that as a swatch. There we go. Now it has been added as a swatch. And then oh, I don't know. I don't like it on. I mean, I liked it better as this as this big image right here. Yeah, I like it better as a bigger image than as a pattern per se. I like this first one as a pattern. Um yeah, I like the first one as a pattern. All of them look trippy though. But yeah, so yeah. So I think tomorrow I may do some flannel cut art pattern, something or another. We'll see how that goes. And but yeah, this is one of my joys is creating patterns and just being random and stuff like this. And I'm really digging this whole retro vibe here. It's a whole vibe. Um, and then like in the class that I took on Domestica about patterns, and I hadn't ever thought of this out of all the other, pattern things that I have done. Like there's a hero pattern and you have your accent patterns and stuff like that. And so you could use some of the same colors, but you would do maybe like a different something to accent the pattern. Using if you're like doing patterns for home decor or something like that. So you want like this complete package of things that tie in together. And I just thought that was like really fascinating. Now, if I wanted a different look for this pattern, um, like say for instance, if I wanted this to really make a full circle, I would need to tweak it how I did this right here. So I would want whatever is over here to be over here on this edge, and however I would do that. So yeah, that way when it creates the pattern, that would look like a full circle, or put the circle in the middle, that full circle in the middle, and put these flower like things, flower petally kind of things in in the those corners. Um, it's some kind of way to change it. But so it's like whatever's on the left, you want on the right. Whatever's on the top, you want on the bottom, and stuff like that. So, but this is a real simple way to do like a pattern towel and have something there. So yeah, all right. It's time for some shrimp. I'm about to do some shrimp. Let me see who's on and what they're doing, so I can raid. I like being able to raid people, and I like to show people. Wait a minute. I like to be able to raid streams and show people that I'm actually being a support. I think that is encouraging to raid a stream. So let's see. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. I'm looking to see what people are doing. So the person I want to raid looks like she's on a be right back. Let me see. Oh no, she's there. So we're going to raid my creature, and um she's probably working on an emote for someone. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know what she's working on, but she does a lot of emotes and overlays and start screens and stuff like that for people, and she does it from beginning to end, start to finish. Well, that is the beginning to end, the start to finish, and she will even do the animation. And yeah, so I would like to raid her, and please stick around at least until after we finish raiding. I know if you need to leave, you need to leave, but just, hang in there with the raid, and uh then, leave if you need to, but just say hello or something like that. That's nice. All right. And so, mm, uh, hold on one second. Hold on. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the raid in. Okay. Start the raid. And thanks everyone for hanging out with me. I appreciate. Oh shoot! Now she's on to be right back. Ain't that nothing? Ah. Okay, I'll catch y'all later.